The term femininity has come to have a lot of associations, and not all of them good. Some may conjure up the image of someone who is overly sensitive, weak, or even lazy. In this video, I want to dispel these misconceptions and suggest ways that you can tap into your more feminine side to feel powerful and confident. Hi guys, I'm Juliana. On this channel, we explore ways to elevate your personal style and become the best version of yourself. By the way guys, if you have not yet signed up, definitely join the waitlist for my personal styling services. These services will cater mostly to finding your personal clothing style, but I ultimately want to help you become your best self in all aspects. So I'll also have services where we focus on improving skills like confidence, productivity, and femininity. Don't worry, you're not committing to anything if you sign up for this waitlist. It's just a way for me to notify you guys when my services do go live. So definitely check it out. I'll leave everything in the description below. I think femininity is a specific type of confidence that anyone, female or not, can tap into. And I plan to make multiple parts to this topic. This first part is going to be how to act more feminine, and my upcoming video will talk more about feminine style and dress. So if you're not yet subscribed, definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. To be more feminine means releasing the urge that a lot of us may have to try and force things and control things in our life. Instead, we become naturally magnetic and let things flow to us. If you believe in things like manifestation and the law of attraction, it relates heavily to detachment and releasing feelings of worry and doubt. So if we picture someone who's very confident, they're not entitled in thinking that they deserve everything without putting in the work, but they carry this general sense that things will work out well and that they'll achieve their goals. There's no sense of desperation, and someone who possesses this confidence and feminine energy will naturally attract good people and opportunities into their life. I'd like to note that every individual will possess some amount of both masculine and feminine energy, so in this context the terms don't really refer to your actual gender, and I think both types are necessary for success and fulfillment. However, in the world that we live in, we often tend to mostly exhibit masculine energy, as this is what is prized in our society. Having masculine energy often refers to having structure and being logical. It also can relate to focus and efficiency. And honestly, if I were to describe myself, these would be the main labels. But I found that once I embraced and combined these qualities with elements of creativity, connection, and compassion, that's when things in my life really started to level up. When you add in this feminine side, you'll no longer feel like you have to muscle your way through situations and force your way through life. This is not to say that you should just stop doing work and wait for things to come to you. You still need to do your part. But it's this idea that you're no longer alone in your pursuits and that there are others or a higher power to support you. Two other super important pillars of feminine energy are empathy and patience. Being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand their perspective is so powerful. It deepens our social connections and makes us less self-centered. And I mean, you don't have to become someone who cries every time someone else cries, but having strong amounts of empathy will allow you to see situations as they actually are, rather than how we often see them, which is through the lens of our own projections. In terms of daily etiquette, I think someone who's more feminine will speak more softly. This ties into not needing to be the loudest person in the room to hold a presence. Charisma does not equate to how aggressive a person is, and trying too hard can even seem like a turnoff to some. You still of course want to talk in an assertive tone, but we should never feel the need to yell over others. Talking softly also makes those around us more comfortable, as someone with a warm tone will naturally seem more welcoming. A feminine individual will also have a strong grooming routine, and they'll dress in a way that looks authentic on them. I know that there's some people that like to label certain fashion styles as either being classy or trashy, but I feel like it's more subjective. An outfit, even if it's considered feminine and sophisticated on paper, it'll look bizarre and ingenuine if it doesn't match the personal style of the wearer. But again, I definitely plan to discuss that more in my upcoming video. Now, this next part is super important. Something that a truly feminine woman will do is lift other women up, rather than pull them down or feel jealous. I think we've all felt jealous of someone at some point in our lives, but if we want to level up, we need to get rid of this scarcity mindset. To be jealous means that you don't think there's enough to go around, and feminine energy does the opposite. By being more feminine, you embrace abundance and have this idea that there's enough to go around for everyone. Therefore, another person's success does not equal your failure. This relates to the notion of compassion, which is one of the hallmarks of a confident and feminine individual. It's valuable to realize that the only people that will feel jealous of you are those that are below you. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but I mean, think about it. A successful business owner would never laugh at a new startup because they were once in that position themselves. Only those who are too scared to try themselves will try and pull you down and make you doubt. So honestly, avoiding feelings of jealousy not only applies to other women, but just people in general. Being feminine means feeling secure and content that everyone has their own path. Now, the last topic that I wanted to touch on is having radical self-acceptance. Someone who has strong feminine energy is kind and loving to everyone, including themselves. This, of course, doesn't mean you have to turn into a narcissist or stop improving yourself, but I don't think being narcissistic is really an issue for most of us. I think a lot of women and people in general suffer with feelings of low self-worth self-worth or inadequacy. And this kind of mindset is ultimately incompatible with the confident version of ourselves that we all want to embody. So it's not only essential for us to support others, but ourselves as well. Definitely comment below what has made you feel more feminine. And again, make sure to sign up for my waitlist if you are interested in becoming the best version of yourself. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok if you are into all things style and fashion. I do a lot of rapid fire style advice as well as outfit inspo on there. And if you like this video, definitely subscribe. I'd love to have you here. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!